Hey guys, and welcome back to Sin's Survival. It is a exciting episode today. I think I'm finally going to finally going to do finally make my base secure so we can start building a village inside. But what I want to do first was I had some tools here which I've been making. So I got this and I got this from a level 30 enchant. So let's try to add them together. Let's see. Ooh, that is expensive. Didn't think it was going to be so expensive, too expensive. All right, well, let's not do that one for now, but I'll definitely do that later. But what I did want to do is I want to repair this, and I got this. I was an idiot. I accidentally put 11 levels into this diamond pickaxe, and that's really annoying. But I can make another work pick, so I am going to do that. What I will do, however, is I'm going to leave these here, and that way, when I get another, I think it was 32 levels, I can put those together. That's pretty good. Fortune Unbreaking, that's really good in itself, but it just makes it so much better with efficiency. So that's probably why I will do it. And as you can see there, I've got a lot of stone on me for the build that I'm thinking of today. But I'm going to go outside in a second. I'm just going to run up here and chuck this other old pick in here in my storage pick area. Um, yes, I'm coming down here. We're going to have a quick look outside. So I've done a fair amount of work since the last episode. So in the last episode, we built this stable here, and I filled it up with a few horses so far. As you can see, they're the same, pretty much the same horses are in there already. But I've added a few more horses in here now. Get back inside. I'm trying to record a video here, man. Come on. So I've got. Get your tail out of the way. And literally he's going to stand right in the way. Come on, there you go. So I got Zips. I'm going to call him Zips because he's a very fast horse. Unfortunately, he's only got 7 hearts and he's only got 2 jump, but he is. I think he's traveling at least 10 or 11 blocks a second, which is great, which is the fastest you can get for a horse. So that's pretty good. And now here I got Sir Jumps a lot, and he's showing it his discontent with the world. So he's got 9 hearts. So again, not that great, but medium speed, we can jump 3 high. Obviously, I might replace him. I did the quotation mark thing just then, so yeah, I might replace him when I get one that jumps 4 or 5 blocks. That'd be amazing. And so it jumps a lot with fast speed and lots of hearts. That's what I sort of want to put in here. That's those sort of things. I'm gonna put a mule in here as well. And I think I've got this one here. I've got Yel Grandy. So this is going to be my grand horse. He'll be the horse that I ride throughout the town, through processions and stuff like that. And I've just got other horses in with different sorts of armor on. So this one's a white and black horse with iron armor in there. This one's the same iron armor. I think it's just a black and white speckled horse. And this one here's another white horse. Nothing really that special about it, I don't think. Let's jump on. That's 10 hearts. I think medium speed. Nothing really that special. I just put him in here just to fill it up to make it look good. And these are just my other horses, which I am using for breeding. I'll get into breeding in maybe the next episode, but for now, I definitely won't. This episode, I'm not, because I want to definitely secure this area so I can start sort of building and bringing some villages in, making a processing facility. And as you can see here, I have brought in some sheep. I've bred some sheep, and I've got orange and black, so that's part of my plan for today. Um, but let's have a look at the wall. So I think the last time you saw it, there was a wall here, and this was sort of an open valley. I've actually filled this in. It's actually only 2 blocks deep, because I thought about filling the whole thing, and then I realized that it was just stupid or just silly for me to just fill it all in. So I made it too deep, so that way I can dig one down if I need to, and any more I dig down, I'll have to fill in at that time. But I think it'll make it a lot easier then. So what I've done is I made this wall, and it attaches to our wall here with the chicken farm, which is fine. I'm pretty happy with. I have not. I was holding shift there and I fell out. As you see, I haven't finished off everything under this side, but that's okay because I'm not planning to do it straight away anyway. That is really annoying, by the way. I was holding shift. I swear. I swear. So yeah, this is hollow like before. If I come up here, we'll actually be able to get out. Because the way I built this, there's a room just here. So I sort of thought about that when I built it. Actually, it was originally a bit lower, but I raised it. When I built this, I had to raise this up higher, so that's why it's like so. No, I am holding shift this time. I'm not going to walk out over the edge, or too far over the edge at least. We have all of our, I'm going to put sort of iron bars through here, but I haven't just done that yet. But what we're doing, so to make it work, because this hill is just so big, and I didn't feel like clearing this hill. I didn't know how to do it otherwise. Didn't want to make it too big. So what I've done is I've just made a big pillar here, and then we can just run up and climb up here. And it's not too bad. There's probably other ways. I could probably put a piston elevator in or something with a water drop or something in that. Maybe I might do that later. But at the moment, this is pretty easy to get up. And it takes us to the top of our wall. I haven't tested this yet. I don't think any mobs can get up here. I sure hope not. But I think with the iron bars, it should look pretty good. And as you can see here, it sort of comes down here, and we're going to keep on running. And this is what I'm looking at here. So this is the gate. Wow, okay. You think you're all high and mighty up there? How? There we go. Yeah, this is the gate. So I've got 2 towers on either side of this gate. And as you can see, I've got a nice little walkway through here. But you might notice that the gate actually has nothing underneath it. And that's what we're going to do today. Didn't really mean to jump down there, but that's all right. So I've sort of marked out what we're going to do. I'm going to put a door here. I'm going to put a piston door in so it can be open and closed. I was thinking about maybe even hooking it up to a daylight sensor so that at nighttime or daytime, so it's open during the daytime and closed at nighttime, with maybe a manual override switch on either side, maybe with a pulse extender or something like that, maybe similar to what's downstairs. And I know there's a big height difference, so what I was thinking also is going to happen down here is that I'm going to build a little pathway that comes down, and then it's going to sort of follow through the channel here, probably about 2 blocks high, maybe even 3. I haven't really decided. Probably the 2, because that way it's at that level there. And it's going to go down here, past that. I'm going to have to get rid of that tree, and then it's going to attach to just there where the path is. You can see between those two, there'll be another path leads off down here. I was even thinking about maybe flooding this a little bit and making it look like it's a swampy area. Sort of, I'm going to put some houses in here, going to get rid of all this, and just make it look like a town. And sort of this is like the slums area maybe at the entrance, and then you get towards the castle and make some bigger, nicer houses over there. Maybe one big, nice house, a manor house on the top of that over there, top of that hill over there, and maybe builds another one up here or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how we go. It'll be one of those things that I build or build as we go. But I think, guys, what I'm going to do now is I'll disappear for a second, and I'll come back when we're ready to build a bit more in here. Alright guys, speak to you in a second. Okay guys, now I'm back again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just quickly going to put a chest here so I can put all the extra material I have in this chest. I think it's the quickest way for me to do this. Probably could just drop it out of my inventory as well. That would be equally as quick. Actually no, I can't put that there because this may end up being in the line of fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it down here. Easy enough, and I'll put the chest like so. I'll just chuck this, a lot of the stone in it for now. So what I'm going to work on now, I know it's just turning dark, but that's alright. what's this game without a bit of fun? We're just going to break some of these down. So what I would like to put in here, so I've got these iron bars, so we're going to put the iron bars in first. No, actually, let's put these in first. So this is going to be, I don't know if you saw on my inventory, I have sticky pistons. So I'm going to make a sticky piston door. I'm not sure if I like the look of it yet. I may change the iron bars out for something else, maybe some wood. But I feel like the iron bars are good because they give you good visibility, and I don't like using glass, just because it doesn't seem right to be using glass in this. So what I'm going to do is I've used up the 10 there. So I'm going to put 10 on the bottom and 10 on the top. But I'm going to leave a gap between them. So I know these sort of look a bit weird when they're in the ground, but I think it gives a bit of a cool look. And when they're extended, they're going to look even better. So let's get out. That's too many. Let's put that one back at least for now, while I'm digging this out. I will be putting in sort of stone all in here so I can quickly clear this out. Yeah, but I have terraformed a lot of this area over the last 2-3 days, and that's why there really hasn't been too many videos in the past few days on this because I've been working really hard on getting this up and going and ready to go. But I think it's going to pay off in the end. I'm going to put a road out here. That's why I've sort of cleared out the front. It also looks a bit better now that a bit more empty as well. So one more quick clear. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be putting in some redstone. I haven't decided about which side I'm going to put the override, and I think for the now it's just going to be a simple lever to control it, because I think I'm going to say save that daylight sensor for another episode, and I'm going to have to get rid of these lights unfortunately because I want to be able to work behind here pretty easily without being too controlled by this. So let's do this all the way through, and luckily I've already filled in the wall there. So what I have here, as you can see, I've got 24 repeaters. So we're just going to place these down facing the block. Now the problem I'd have is if I didn't face them, whoops, if I didn't have them facing like they are, and I just had this redstone there, then the redstone wouldn't actually connect to the blocks, and that wouldn't allow us to do what we want essentially. So that's fine. Alright, I'll put it on this side for now. So, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that. I'm going to break that block. I'm going to put it there. Grab one of our lovely torches, put a torch there, and just connect it up. What I will do before I do that is I'm just going to touch like that. So that way we have the power that's coming from that torch will go all the way to the end. And hello. So this is sort of why I want... Oh, that didn't help at all. Come at me, bro. Come at me. There we go. I'm more worried about that creeper than I am about the skeleton. I do have a sword here, so that's okay. Thank goodness for the knockback. Yeah, I'll just finish him off with this one. Done. Look at that, zombies already tracking us. I have a feeling this is a bad idea to do this at night, but that's okay. That's okay. Yoink. Yoink. I just want the experience, actually. Yoink. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting doing this at night, and this is what this is going to stop, is we're going to stop all the mobs from coming into the base at night, which is pretty cool. Let's pull out this, so I'll put this up in a second, but ooh, we got some experience here too. So there we go. So you turn that on, and bam. So we're going to have it in the extended position during the day, and then at night we'll during the day it'll be like that, and then at night it'll be like that. So all pretty simple, but yeah, it's all pretty easy. So we're going to fill in this now. I'm not sure how many stone blocks or if this will be the final design of the floor later on, but for the moment it's quite easy just to get this up and running. I'm not sure why I cleared the 2 blocks below, but it's going to do for now because I can't be bothered filling it back in. That's just plainly the reason. The only problem with using those sticky pistons is you can see through them with those iron blocks. And it's the same thing with the piston door at the front. I understand that you can do it. I understand that it does look a bit different, but you know, I've made that choice so far, and actually I don't mind it because it sort of gives a bit of illusion factor, not illusion. It gives you a bit of a glimpse into the inner workings of that. I heard you creeping up on me. So these are sort of villages that we're going to be using, the zombified ones, and we'll be making them into normal villages. Once this place is secure and we don't have too many problems with the locals. So yeah, so that's that there. Oh, we got a creeper up there too. I didn't think they'd spawn this close, but maybe I've been moving around, so they're going to come closer to me. Who knows? Who knows? Okay guys, so what we're going to do here is I've got some ideas, and I built this in a smaller version in terms of how wide it was, but I'm going to be building it sort of similar to that. Now what I had done here is, oh, there we go. So I'd made it, oops. How high are we going? So this is as high as I can go because I have a plan of actually for above that level, so I won't go any higher than that. I will keep that there. I normally had 2, but I might even make it 3 on each side. So this is going to be the gate, and it's going to be pretty cool looking. But what I'm planning to do here is put in some more iron bars and make it look like it's I won't make it look, but just give us a bit more visibility, make it a bit more open on either side, and that way we can have a bit of fun with it. And the reason I put that other stone block in there is just to make it look a bit nicer. Yeah, I don't know, I just, when I'm building stuff, I like to keep it a bit more open, even though it wouldn't be sort of secure, or the most secure thing you could do with it. I think I've made that wrong already. Gotta get rid of that one, that one, and only make it 3 wide. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. I think it looks pretty good so far. I guess I know what the final build's gonna be. Whoops, and that is really annoying, that 2 drop. So I might have to think about that in a minute. But what we're going to do now is we're going to put, so we'll extend this up, so I'll show you what it looks like up. So it's going to be up like that, and then I'm going to miss one, and then I'm going to go at this level. So what's going to happen at this level is I'm going to have another layer of pistons above. Nope, too high. Of course it's too high. We have another layer of pistons above this, so that, whoops, this pick is too good. This pick is too good. The gate's doing exactly what it should be. It's stopping me from going out. And the reason why I want to have it 3 high is so that when we're riding our horses through, we don't get our head stuck in the gate and suffocate and take suffocation damage. I'm fairly sure you would take suffocation damage, so that's why I've done it this way. Now we'll do this. We're going to do sort of the basics first, and then we'll get into sort of the further design aspects later. So now we're actually quite safe as well, which is great. There we go. So I've used up all my sticky pistons, but we're going to need to pillar up here and do some awesome awesome redstone stuff. It's actually not really that complicated, but whoops, what I need to do is I need to grab that block, and I tried to do this before and put it just straight over the sticky pistons, and it doesn't work. So that's something you would need to remember, is that you cannot just put it straight over. You have to put it on top of another block, like so. So we'll quickly get that redstone out again, and then we'll bring it along like this. And I'm going to weave it, so the tower is here. So what I'm going to do is, there will be a wall here, so I'm going to weave it down and bring it down. And I have a lot more room over here. That's why I was going to weave it to that side. Geronimo. So let's have a quick look. If I break this, are we straight into the tower? Yes, we are. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go away and have a quick look at this, and I'll do it down, because I did this a bit differently in my other video. Alright guys, I'll speak to you soon. Okay guys, now I'm back again. So what I have done is, whoops, I've changed it to this side, because that side it runs into problems. It's got we've got a shaft in the middle there, so it's purely just not going to work. So I made the executive decision to move it over here, so it now goes in there. It goes through the wall, comes down here, as you can see right there, and that's a real pain because I can't get back to it without doing that. So let's quickly put some of this back, otherwise it's just going to be a real pain in my keister. Actually, it won't be too bad, it'll annoy me. I don't know about you guys, but it definitely would annoy me. So what the next part of this is, we're actually going to be placing some redstone lamps in here to give it a good looking feel to it. And I've just thought about this. This may not work to how I want it, because if I place a lamp right there, turn it on. So what we're going to have to do here is just do a quick and simple fix, which is by moving it an extra block lower, and that way it will not be a problem. So as you can see there, and the controls the bottom and the top from this one spot. Open that up, and that's all I needed to do. So we'll just do the same thing again here. And we can turn that on, because the reason is I want to have all these on all the time, and that is to keep these lights on all the time. So if we go 1, 2, and 3, so I think that looks pretty good. And I got to Like, I haven't got enough blocks on me. I've never got enough blocks on me. That's going to go because it's going to have something like so. And then I'll be building that up later on, but at the moment, actually I might even move this one back, so I didn't even need to do that change. No, actually I like it in front of there. I like it in front of there because I'm going to be putting some stairs out in front of here. Yeah, no, that's fine. So there's going to be some stairs in front of it, so I won't even need those blocks. So that's fine. So let's do it on the same on the other side. It would help if I put the torch in first. And okay, so I'm gonna have to do the same thing as I did before. This will be fine. Ooh, or will it? Does that work like so? No, it does not. Okay, I am nothing but adaptable. Nothing but adaptable. Yeah, that's that's right. Change that one. So what we do is just do like that. Actually, sorry, that one should be the repeater wherever they've disappeared to. So you put a repeater in there and like so. So if I come up here, ooh, and excellent, it's turning into nighttime. Always lead to a bit more excitement in the day. Never have too much of that, that's for sure. So that's like that. We're gonna refill this again, and there we go. So that's pretty cool. So we got that there. 2, 3, 4. Come to the other side. We'll do the other side. And 2, 3, 4. Now these two sides here, they might have some blank space underneath them, but then definitely not going to have. We're not going to have any troubles with wiring because I've moved it off this side. There we go. And you can never have enough levers. I definitely built way more levers than I needed, but that's because, like I said, you can never have too many levers. Now let's test this out. Close. Sorry, I feel a bit crazy, but that's all right. I'm allowed to be crazy. It's part of my job description. Oh, I don't know, actually, I don't think I have a job description. But yeah, so simple thing, these levers work really well. You could also use redstone torches if you wish, whoops, but they cost more than a piece of wood and a piece of cobble, so that's why I'm using them. Again, you don't have to use them, but that's just what I do. That's probably the easiest way of saying it. So yeah, I'm going to put a line of stone here, at least for the moment, so that way I have an area to walk on. I've now got a double 2 high drop, 1, 2, and then the next one, so that's a real big pain, but we can figure that out later. So let's go into our magic chest of goodies. We're going to make some stairs. Now it helps if I actually make the stairs rather than just look at them. I'll probably make out of these 2 blocks, and that should give me a fair amount to get started with. So we're going to make this look quite nice, give it a bit of edging so it looks good. And we're going to be doing some stuff up there anyway, so don't worry about this corner here. It will become used a bit more. Now, what we have here, so this is in the extended position. We sort of want to hide these things. So, can I place that on that block? I certainly can, but it won't do it. I wonder if I can place it higher on the piston arm. No. Okay, I'll do it this way to start. Is a zombie coming somewhere? I can hear him, I just can't see him yet. Which is fine. Which is fine. We'll find. He'll come. He'll come. They got good tracking nowadays. So, it's a baby zombie. These are the most dangerous things in the whole wide world. They, ow. I'm sorry, buddy, but you have to go. We can't have you stinking up the place. I'm sorry. They are fast. They don't burn in the sun. They just cause havoc for everyone involved. And this is the problem with placing these. Is you just have to. It's a pain. It's annoying. It's annoying. If I had blocks above it, it'd make it a lot easier. But I don't, so I can't. Just got to be careful of how far you get ahead of yourself. And then that one's the wrong way around, but I can still place that block first, and I can change this block out. Crap. If I place it on this block. There we go. So what I wanted to do here was, if I come down, oh, she fired it out. What I want to do here, so it's you can still see the pistons here, but when you retract them, like so, it all disappears. And I've got an idea up for the top of it there. So I think it's going to look pretty cool. And the rest of this is going to have a, whoops, again, not what I wanted to do. The rest of this is going to have a nice little thing, if I can get it what I want to do. 1, 2, and of course I placed both of those in the wrong position anyway, so it's a tough day. It's a tough day all around. So come down here and have a quick look. So as you can see, there's going to be, I'm sort of trying to cover up all that there, and then we're going to be putting in a nice sort of piece of artwork in the top of there. So I think it's going to look pretty good. I don't know how much I'm rambling now, but I think I am rambling a fair amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away. I'm going to put up some cobble here. I'm going to finish off filling in this. It's all pretty simple, and then I'll probably come back as we're going to do the rest of this area right here. So yeah, guys, I'll be with you in just a second. Okay, guys, now I am on the outside of the gate now. So I've marked here. So these are the two middle blocks of our gate, and I'm going to need 16. So if we count from this middle one, so this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, and then 1, 2, 3. Yep, so that's fine. And then we do the same on the other side. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we got 1, 2, 3. That's excellent. So what we're doing here is we're actually going to be building, I don't know if you guys can guess, but we're actually building a sign, and it's actually funny because it's going to be of the word sign, or sign, which is my name. So that's pretty cool. This came to me the other day, and I was pretty happy with how it looked when I made it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be, whoops, that's not where that was meant to go. Faux show. That's horrible, I'm sorry. So yeah, this is going to be a backwards S, at least for when we're building it. And I have a black border here, which is nice. I've chosen to use black and what do you call it? Damn. Black and orange, because I do like those colors, and that's the color of generally my channel stuff. So as you can see here, we have an S, and then we're going to have a Y and an N. I'm just going to go away, just make sure I'm building it right, because I did change my mind 3 or 4 times while I was building this in a creative world. So I'll be with you in just a second. Hey guys, now I'm back. I did make a little mistake, nothing too huge. Let's get rid of a few of these. There we go. So I've got to get rid of that now so I can get up there and get that block. There we go. So it's going to come out like this, and then I've got rid of my black wool, and then we're going to start from here, and then we'll go black wool, a double, another one of these, and then black wool everywhere else in between. And it may look weird as when we're standing up right next to it, but I assure you it does look good. And it's actually my it's on my channel art. It's my profile picture at the moment because I was quite happy with it when I made it. So the next part of this build, we'll actually come and have a quick look at the S now. So it looks pretty good. Oh, it's actually just not long enough at the moment. That's what I did think the top was a bit short, but that's a minor thing. That's easy to change. So I pretty much built everything within a I think it's a 5 blocks by 5 blocks, I think they are, these letters, except for the Y. It only needs 4 blocks. So I think it's all pretty easy. See if I can do this correctly. It's a bit of a challenge building when you're not in creative, because you just got to figure out how to get to certain places. Not that the actual building itself is too hard. It's just figuring out how how to get around and do certain things like so. So I'm actually glad I put these blocks in now. So the easiest letter we have left is the N. So that's pretty much, I might put the roof on first. Am I really out of black wool? That is not true. Okay, guys, I'll have to go get some more wool. I will be back in just a second. Hey guys, so as you can see, we've got the Y here. I did have to change that little bit just there. And we're going to build the last part, which is the N. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So I've got enough here now. I'm waiting. Ah, damn. I don't know why, I just seem to always fall down. I guess I don't watch where I'm going. And, ooh, this might be tight. This might be tight. I think it's going to require 8 and I have 7. Actually, you know what? I've got 2 blocks out the front, so I can borrow one of those and we shall be sweet. So this is what's going to be on the front of our door as we enter the base, and I think it's going to look pretty good. I will go a bit further away so we can see. I'll get rid of that as well, and we've got to fill in the rest of this as well. But it's going to be pretty unimpressive, I think, for the rest of it. It's just going to be some stone brick, and we're going to fill it up all the way to the top. So we're going to fill it up all the way. You can fill this side, fill underneath, and then I might do something on the other side, but I haven't decided at the moment what I might do. And I was thinking about maybe putting some glowstone blocks to make it look like a billboard sort of thing. So you have a fence. The wooden fences coming out over this, but I'm not sure. I might keep that off for the moment. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the rest of this in, and I'll come back once it's done because I think that's pretty boring sort of things to do. So yeah, guys, I will see you in just a second. Hey guys, so I think this is going to be it for the episode. I just wanted to show you the final product. I am planning to remove some of this mountain or most of this hill here to give this gateway a big entrance. I would have liked this to be sort of really high, and I may make it even higher. I don't know. I may get rid of this sin bit here and make it a bit more keeping with the aesthetic of the world. I might change one of my JPEGs or my thumbnails on one of my videos to this look. Maybe it's me standing here like this or something like that. We'll see how we go. But I'll show you what the inside looks as well. It's pretty bland. I don't have a control from outside yet, so I might do that. I probably should show you. Works fine. And then on the other side it's quite bland, but I guess it fits with the rest of the wall. Ooh, and I have missed a spot. And I'm glad I noticed that now, because otherwise I might have heard that later. Because people would have been saying, you missed a spot. But yeah, so there we go. I'll run down here and have a quick look at this bad boy, and there we go. So yeah, I think this side will definitely need something. I don't know what it's going to need. I do like it at the moment, but I would prefer it to be a bit higher. But I don't know how I'm going to do that at the moment. I could make it a lot thinner and make it only 2 wide, or make multiple 2 wide things, so I have the pistons like that. But I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, I think I'm really liking this here. If you've liked what I've done today, if you'd like to see more builds like this or anything like that, please chuck it in the comments below. If you want to see more stuff from me, it'd be great if you would subscribe and chuck a like as well. Thumbs up in the below. But yeah, guys, as always, have a good day. Sin out.